सेवा काले दास बुद्धिया स्मर्यते हे अभद्रा. So that is the only prayer they have for him. येन उपशान्तिर्भूतानां शुल्कानामपि हताम् अन्तर्हितो अन्तर्हृदये कस्मान्नो वेदनाशिषः. Says that you are inside all living entities and you are supplying the desires of all living beings. And because you are in the inner core of the heart, then there is nothing which is not known to you. So really speaking, there is no need even to pray. That's what they say. It says, Kasman no Veda Nasisa. It says, what is our desire? How is it possible that it is not known to you? And if it is known, then why we have to say it? So sometimes prayers are done just to draw the attention of the Lord, not that He does not know. So many times we may complain why the problems are coming to us. We are so nice people, we don't do anything wrong. So as if Lord is doing injustice to us, or He does not know. So if we understand that Lord knows everything, then there is really speaking no cause to complain. Or we don't believe that He knows. Or we are too desperate to get His attention. That somehow there are many people who want His attention, so we want it first. So indirectly they are saying that everything is known to you and there is no point in showing a torchlight to the sun. Yena tvat kartrikan anusmarnenaiva tesham upshanti. So just by remembering your activities, people become peaceful. Those people who are suffering here in the material world. Sukham chullakanam kshudranaam api hatam. That even these materialistic people who desire some material benefits, if they remember you, then they also become satisfied. No asmakam intar hriday madhye vartmanasan asmakam asisha kaman kasman veda kidrisha antakarnanam hitam suddhiri asmat. So he says that how is it possible that you do not know? Because you are inside our heart. So there are two words used here, antarhita and antarhirdaya. So antarhirdaya, hirdaya is heart and antar means inside, so antarhirdaya means inside the heart. And then there is another word, antarhita, which usually means hidden, antardhan, antarhita. But Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives very interesting meaning to that. He says, Antaha antakarnanam hitam suddhiri asmat. That he is called antarhita here because antaha means inner, and here this refers to the inner senses. And hita means purification. So he says that he is called antarhita because the inner senses are purified by remembering Him, by remembering His name, His qualities, His activities. Asaveva varo asmakam ipsito jagatah pate prasanno bhagavan yesam apvarga guru gatihi. So they are really not asking anything. We are saying that for us only this is the boon. Asave varam asmakam ipsito jagtah pate prasanno bhagwan yesham. That Lord, you are pleased with us, and because you are pleased here, then this itself is enough for us. There is no need for any boon. Yesam apvarga gurur gati. You are the destination, you are apvarga guru, or all problems are solved by you. So, if you can just manifest like this is enough. Tadi vachapi uchyate tyahu asavati apvargan mokshadapi gurus tvameva yadi praptas tada moksha paryantai varai alamiti bhava. So different commentators have explained this word apvarga guru differently. Vishwanath Chakravarti says that you are even superior to moksha. Apvarga means moksha and guru means heavier. So apvarga guru gati means that you are superior even to moksha, and you yourself are manifest and you are happy. This is the greatest boon for us. There is no need for anything else. Varam vrinima thapi nath tvatparatah parat nahi antastadvibhutinam sonanta iti giyase. He says that you are superior even to Prakriti. You are transcendental to matter, and since you are saying that you take some boon from us, then we take one boon from you. Because sometimes when great people say that you take something from me, and if you say no, I don't need anything, then this is also a type of disrespect. It's like you are so proud that you don't take, I want to give you something and you don't accept it from me. So it is good to speak that you are saying this itself is a blessing and it's nice. Because Lord, when He is happy, He also is very happy to give. It's like when you are hungry, you are happy to eat. Similarly, Lord is happy to give. So those who are generous, that's why He was called Udara, that He gives more than what one deserves. That is the meaning of the word Udara. So He is very pleased, and if no one takes, then not happy. So Lord Chaitanya, when He came, He was saying that I want to give this fruit of prema, and I am going around, nobody wants it. So that means He is not happy if nobody wants it. So He was asking others, please help me to give this fruit to people. Otherwise my mission will not be successful. With that intention they are saying that although you have appeared, this itself is a boon, still we are asking now because you say take a boon. So dadati pratigranati goyam akhyati pruchati bhunkte bhojete cha sadvidhi priti lakshanam. There are 6 actions performed in love, and one is to accept. It's like you give to a person you love, you also accept from that person. So taking boon from love, Lord, this is also a sign of love. So in this verse they are only saying this much, they really don't ask anything. They say that you are supreme, nahi antas tad vibhuti nam swananta iti giyase. And there is no end of your opulences, your majesties. And therefore you are called Ananta, or one who has unlimited majesties. पारिजातयंज सालब्धे सारंगो अन्यत्र सेवते त्वदंघ्रि मूलम आसाद्य साक्षात् किं किं वृणीमहि यावत्ते माया स्पृष्टा भ्रमामयि कर्मभि तावत् भवत् प्रसंगानां संज्ञा स्यान्नो भवे भवे. So it's very interesting that these people, although they were performing austerities to get progeny, but they don't speak about that at all. And their prayers are very nice because they are speaking like, or they are pure devotees of the Lord. They don't show any material tinge in their heart. He says that if a bee suddenly gets a parijata tree, then what need is there for this bee to now wander from one flower to another flower to another flower? Because parijata is the flower which has beautiful, wonderful fragrance and full of honey in it. So is completely satisfied with that. So it says parijato anjasalabdhe sarango anyatnase. They say therefore bee does not go to other flowers once it reaches the parijata. Bee is one of the name for bee is saranga, because it takes the essence. Sara means the essence. So devotee is also like that. Devotee is also called saranga. Therefore he says that Twadangari Moolam Asadya Sakshat Kim Kim Brunime. That now we have attained your lotus feet directly. So what all can we ask? So there are many things to be asked. But if we have attained the feet of the Lord itself, then what more is to be asked? Anyopi kaschideko varo asmakam abhipsito asti ityahu. That we have actually one more boon to ask. That they say it varamiti he nath yasmat tvad vibhuti nam denam anto nasti yata savaras tu avasya tvaya avasyam deya eveti bhava. So he says only one boon we are asking, because there is no end of your powers. So therefore at least that you can give. Vriyantam tarhi yatheshtam anekeva varaiti. So Lord says that you can ask many boons, no problem, take. Iti chen mevam. So he says no, we don't want too many. Tvacharanambujameva asmakam varniyam. So what they are asking is, it says we are only asking for your lotus feet. So asking for lotus feet means asking for devotional service. That is symbolic way of saying that we just want your lotus feet, means we want service to you. Tan madhurya aswad praptyarthamev kaschideko varo bhishto asti. And to get the sweetness of your lotus feet, which means to get the relish of devotional service, there is one desirable boon. Because we will have your lotus feet, which means devotion. How to get them? For that we ask. So they are going one stage down. Tam vina bahunanyan varan na vrinima iti. Without that, we are not interested in any of these other boons. So for that they speak 3 verses. Sarango Brahmara Anyad Vrikshantaram Nanu Parijatat Kalpdrumadeva Prakamam Abhivanchitan Bahunarthan Grinat Tatra. So Saranga is Brahmar, this bee which goes to Parijat and does not go to any other tree. So Parijat is actually the Kalpavriksha tree from heaven which Lord Krishna brought. So it satisfies all the desires. Then there is no need of wandering. Sarangasya makaranda matra grahitvad vastuantresu vancha eva na utpadyate. Because this bee is interested only in the honey, and that is available, the best quality, then there is no other desire left. Because there is only one desire. Yatha tathaiva tvadangri moolam prapya kim kim vrinimhi api cha tvacharnamakarandam vina na kimapi. So he says, in the same way, we only want the honey of your lotus feet. Your feet are also like lotus, and lotus also has honey, so we just want that honey, nothing else. And to get that, they say, ipsitatastu asmakam ayameva varetyav yavatteti bhavat prasanganam bhaktajananam. So then what do they ask? Really speaking, he says that as long as we wander in this material world because of our karma, that long, in every life, life after life, we should always have the association of your devotees. So this is the only boon. Bhavat prasanganam sanghasya. So this is the most wonderful boon they have asked. Because if one is in the association of devotees, and one will learn about the devotion, and then one will have the feet of the Lord. And if we have the feet of the Lord, then nothing else is needed. And then there is a famous verse, very wonderful verse they speak. It says, Tulayame lavenapi na swargam na punarbhavam bhagavat sangi sangasya martyanam kimutashisha. If someone says, why are you asking for this boon, should ask something more. What is this association of devotees? So he says that just a momentary association with a devotee, it cannot be compared to anything else. So somebody says, what about heavenly pleasure? So it's naswargam. Because heavenly pleasure is temporary. But one has association of a devotee, one becomes a devotee, and gets bhakti, which is permanent. And one says, what about apvarga or liberation? No? So he says, na punarbhavam, liberation is also useless. There is no chance to serve the Lord. So he says, in comparison to the association of a devotee, there is no other boon for the mortal beings in this world. Martyanam kimas. He says, what else can be a boon for mortal beings except for the association of. And really speaking, they are not even saying association of devotee of the Lord, but it says association of a devotee who has associated with the Lord. Bhagavat Sangi Sangasya. So that is the boon they are asking. Nanu Maya sprishta iti uktya Maya jayartham sadhu sankham prarthyadve chen moksameva sakshat kimna grihnita itya. So Lord is raising a question that you are praying for sadhu sangha. In the previous verse they said, give us sadhu sangha. He says you are praying for sadhu sangha because by getting sadhu sangha you will conquer over Maya. So he says, instead of going through the long route, why don't you ask for liberation directly? So they said, no. Said just a momentary association with the devotee is better than even moksha. Don't try to confuse us now by giving logic. Ayamartha. यावन्तो वर्णीया वरास्ते सर्वे स्वर्ग मोक्षान्तः पातिनैव अनुभूता. So the meaning is that all the boons which people ask, they can all be put in two categories. Categories of heaven or moksha, which means material pleasure or bringing an end to the cycle of birth and death. That's all. But sadhu sangha is beyond that. साधु संगस्य तु स्वर्ग मोक्षाभ्याम parasahasradhikyam avgamyate. It says that the sadhu sangha, it is thousands and thousands of times superior to any heavenly pleasure or even moksha. So this is the best. There is nothing which compares to this. So sadhu sangha is the highest. यतः साधु संगे सति त्वद रूप गुण कथा माधुर्य आस्वादो भवेत्. Because in the association of the sadhus there is the relishing of sweetness of your pastimes related about your qualities, your form. Such a स्वर्ग सुखात त्वदीय निर्विशेष स्वरूप ब्रह्म सुखादपि कोटि कोटि गुणाधिको. And that is better than heavenly pleasure and superior, even millions and millions of times superior to the Brahma Sukha or happiness realized through Brahman. Because that happiness is nirvishesha. It has no variety in it. It is still. It's like a lake without any movement in it. That is look good, it looks peaceful. But you go to the ocean and there are nice waves, it looks much beautiful. So therefore it says that the happiness of bhakti, that is millions and millions of times superior to the happiness of Brahman realization. नाहं वसामि वैकुंठे योगिनां हृदयेन च मद्भक्ता यत्र गायन्ति तत्र तिष्ठामि नारदे इत्यादि तवदुक्त्या सर्वसुखदातुस्तवपि परम सुखप्रदे तीयते एक साधु संगेव व्रियते. It says not only we but even you are looking for this, because Lord makes one statement. He says that I don't live in Vaikuntha. Then someone says, then you must be in the heart of the yogis who are meditating. He says, no, I am not even in the heart of the yogis, but wherever my devotees are describing my pastimes, yatra gayanti, they are singing about me, I am present there. So that means that even devotee is looking, even Lord is looking for sadhu sangha. Because sadhus are only speaking about the Lord. Bhavanti hritkarana rasayana katha satam prasangan and virya samvina. Whenever satpurushas, the devotees meet, then they talk about the Lord, and Lord is present there because he also takes relish in this. So even if Lord wants this, then why is that we want anything else? This is the most wonderful boon. So tvaduktya sarva sukdatus tavapi param sukprada. He says that you are the ocean of bliss. Lord is called Sachidananda Vigraha. He is the bliss personified. And even you get pleasure in the association of your devotees. So then that is the only thing we want. Iti kya hai sadhu sange vriyate. He says therefore we are not interested in any other boons except the association. It says we are also not asking that we come to your abode, or it says Sangha Syatno Bhave Bhave, in every life. Even if we have to be born here because of our karma, then let this be the only boon for us. So this is their prayer. Sadhu Sangha. We'll stop here.
About this, you said that this we attach a positive or negative meaning to the object. So the duality of the objects are not in the object itself, but in the concept that we attach to it.
Yes.
Okay. So then the inverse process means becoming a transcendental, transcend this material concept. So this duality means that we have to...
So duality is the basis of attachment to body.
yes.
So it happens naturally.
Liking and disliking is with material concept of body. I'm the body like this, I dislike that. Okay. So then if you use the same object in the service of the Lord, automatically is transcended. But then the discrimination is still there.
Okay.